Okay, so on today's episode of blogging/vlogging with Tony, we're going to visit the CAHOKIA Mounds, a very historic site for the natives that lived in this area before the others came. We're going to be out here today. It's giving you a visual of some of their dwellings and sites based on the way that the community looked before it was inhabited by others. You know what I'm saying? And we all know what others is. I'm talking about a beautiful place to live. A beautiful native site. You know what I'm talking about? So this is one of the largest mounds out here. There's several mounds out here, as you can tell. But this is the largest. The Mississippians is what they call the natives. And we all know what's going on. So join me on my vlogging/blogging episode today. Damn, spider. As I tour the CAHOKIA Mounds. Here is the trail that is leading up to the biggest mound out here. There's several mounds out here, as you can tell. We're going to be doing a tour of the biggest one first. That's big and beautiful, man. Just imagine how the natives lived in these lands way before it was inhabited by quote-unquote other people type of shit. Yes, Lord. Well, we're almost to the beginning of the steps to actually ascend the mound. More information about the mound and the people that were here before the natives. Picture their huts and villages. Let's get it. Almost to the beginning of the mound. Okay, finally here at the beginning of the mound. At the beginning of the south rim. Here are the steps to ascend the mound. So what we're going to be doing now is taking this journey up. Let's go. Let's go. Not going to be a short journey. But we're going to keep it going. Let's go. Lord, ain't no joke. Okay, now just reached the second level of ascending the mound. As you can see, just past the first steps. And this is the base layer, well, the second layer. Now we on our way to the second level of ascending the mound. It'll be in shape coming up here too, man. More information about the mound and the large terrace they had up on top of the mound before everything was taken away. A little rest stop. Let me get some of this. Okay, I'm gonna be joining y'all in a minute, white folk. Finally made it to the second level right here of extending the mound. Now we're gonna be taking these steps. And I think these steps is gonna actually lead us to the very top. Okay, from down there's another set of steps past that little walk area right there. So I'm going to the second level now. See you at the top. Shit, bitch. Okay, I think we're finally reaching the top of the mound. The very top. Let's give you an idea of how high we up. We came from all the way down there. All the way down there. Now we're all the way up here. More mounds over there in the distance, as you can tell. St. Louis over there. I think this is a channel to the Mississippi River, or it could be the Mississippi River. St. St. Louis out there in the cut. Beautiful up here. So anytime I come up here, man, I always have a feeling of good energy, good peace, good spirits, you know. And it always brings me back to thinking about a time where my granny used to tell me stories how her great-great-grandmother and her great-grandmother used to come up here in full dress, full regalia with the head dresses and everything with the feathers up in it. It always brings me back to my ancestry as far as the native type of thing, you know what I'm saying? You know we real Cherokees over here, man. Yeah, she tell me all the stories how they used to come up top this mound and really have their dances, their little native dances with their native attire on. And it just feel right. So this is the very top of the mound. See that? It's a little 360 panoramic type of vibe. That's the actual building over there. It's beautiful, man, you know. Like I said, it always just bring me back to good vibes, good feeling, like a homey feeling, you know what I'm saying? A sense of belonging. It's that native talk. Okay, now that you guys seen the top of the mound, the largest mound out here, we're gonna take a descension now. So now we're gonna go down the mound and go explore the other side of the actual space that they have available for us to actually check out here. So right now we're gonna go head down the mound. It's gonna be a journey, so I'm gonna see y'all at the bottom. Okay, one level down, two to go. Almost there, y'all. Bear with me. Y'all remember this seat? I'm thinking about taking another one. Lord. Okay, so now we at the last level of walking down the mound. So we almost there, y'all. We're almost there. We're gonna check out the rest of the land. We're gonna check out over here. And there's also some parts I like to go over here, some walking trails. Man, it feels so good though, you know? If you know, you know, man. And just like that, we are down the mound. Okay, let's go. Okay, what we're doing now is actually going on to the other side of the mounds and about to get some footage of the land that's over here. Man, very, very beautiful out here, man. Very beautiful. Okay, and here's the historical building. Basically, is where they have housed all of the different artifacts and cultural pieces that the Mississippians, aka the native cities, indigenous lands, were excavated from, basically. So we're going to try to go over here to the historic site, the building, and actually see if we can get in here today. And I don't know if they are still open on a Saturday or they close at a certain time. But this is what the building looks like from the outside. Let's go around here and check it out. Okay, well, this is a picture of what the center looked like before it was constructed. So you see where they have all the mounds on this plot of land, well, several plots of land where all the mounds are located. And it's quite a few mounds. There's quite a few mounds, as you can tell. Let's go check and see if the building is open. It looks like it's closed though. But nevertheless, even if it is closed, still gonna go tour the sites around the mound and around the area and give you guys a little more perspective of what this land truly is. And it's amazing, trust me. Let's go. So whenever I come out to the mounds, this is like one of the second things that I do, and that's, anyway, this is one of the second things I do, and it's walk the path out here. It's a trail that takes you around the sites around the mountain and the land around the mounds, and so much wildlife as far as deers. I've seen some foxes out here before, big birds. I don't know what to call them, big birds. I don't think it's no geese or the goose anyway. Just I've seen some falcons, I've seen some eagles out here before. And every time I come out here, man, it's just like, it's so peaceful and serene, and I don't know, it's just good vibes, and you can feel like all the good energy out here. You know what I'm saying? Just a blessing to be able to walk on these native lands, these spiritually inclined lands. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna take it, and it's gonna lead around to even deeper into the site of the mounds. You know, so stay tuned and stay rocking with me. We'll be back there in a second. It's a little walk. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. To give you guys an idea where we are now, we just came down from the largest mound, right? That's over there. So we crossed the street. Now we over here checking out the mounds that are on this site, as well as the land that's on this site. Look at that mound back there. Huge. Somebody even got them a little house over here. Could you guess what color they are? But anyway, let's tour. As you can see, it's one of the bigger mounds on this side of the mound. Look how huge that one is. You see the other one, you can't see it now, this house right here. But the one across the street is huge as well. There's the center. Look at this thing, man. Massive. Massive, man. That's their real life native energy out here. Here go the big mound. You can see it over there in the cut. You see it? Now that thing is so huge, and man, it's glorious, man, real glorious. One of the structures that was out here, you know. I'm on the walking trail now. Beautiful, man, just beautiful. Making my way downtown, walking fast, now. Do. Shirt wearing bitch. Woo, this is a walk though. Let's get it. Man, one thing about nature, man, you just gotta love it, man. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't love nature, something wrong with your energy, something wrong with your body, something wrong with your mind. You know what I'm saying? Look out, man, just nature, you know? Look at the mounds tucked off. Hopefully we get a chance to see some deers out here today too, because they do run rampant out here, you know. It's beautiful though, man. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Okay. Now we getting deeper and deeper into the trail, into the forestry that's back here on the back side of the mound. And normally you would see some deers in the trees or in the tree lines. They probably tucked away right now. But as we get further and further back, we may see some. You know, it is a trail, man. And I highly encourage anyone and everyone to come out here sometime and soak up some of the good energy. Come soak up some of the good vibes, soak up some of the good aura, especially in the summertime and springtime. You can soak up some of the good sunlight. You know what I'm talking about? So that sun just twisting and glistening. You know what I'm talking about? Sun just hitting me, man. Letting that beautiful melanated indigenous skin pop. You know what I'm talking about, baby? Yeah, man. You gotta look good. You gotta feel good. Think about feeling good. It makes you look good. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. But yeah, we got a little more walking to do, so bear with me and share with me. You understand what I'm saying to you? Yes, Lord. Okay, so as you can tell right now, we're starting our entrance into the very, very back part of the actual trail, which is deeper into the lands out here. You know, here's a little. So what we're gonna do is continue to move even deeper into the back part of the lands that's connected with the mounds back here. I don't know, for some reason I call this area the swamplands. And you will see just why I call it that out here. But man, it's just beautiful, man, you know. Ain't nothing more powerful and connecting than nature, you know. Like nothing more genuine than nature, you know. Don't give a fuck what you're going through, who you're going through it with. Fuck about none of that shit. Now you come outside and you let yourself be in tune and enthralled and succumb by nature, all that shit seem to just go away. Your worries, your problems, your stress, all that shit, man. Nature is very powerful, man. Tap in sometime. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I think everybody should come out here at least once in their lives, you know. At least just one time and be like, hello. It's just one time. Here we go. The very back. Well, not the very back. I'm going to call this the sub back. The sub back area of the mounds. Now, this is where the trail gets a little deeper into the wooded area, and you get more submerged with the power that's out here, you know. And you always think about, on me anyway, I always think about like, how did the natives live out here? What did it look like? What did it smell like? What did it taste like? You know. See that 5 on that? Yeah, the natives was vice lords. That 5 on that. Nah, I'm just playing, man. But you see all this beauty out here, this nature, you know? Very peaceful. You hear birds chirping, you know? Sun rays peeking through the sun, peeking through the trees. Man, it's a vibe. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. You see this? This is the back side of it. Look at this, man. And this is why I call it the swamplands. Because it's always wet back here for some reason. Maybe because it sits lower than the rest of the areas that's out here. But it's always wet back here. Always. But nevertheless, it's a great feeling just to be able to come out here, you know. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Hear those birds? That's a cucaracha bird. All the way from the south of Brazil. Looking at us now. Sound like a woodpecker or something. Who knows? But yes, this is the part of the trail that I love, guys, you know. Feels so good back here, man. The reason I love it so like you're being surrounded by nature, you know, surrounded by on both sides by nature. And I don't know, it's just a real different vibe for me, you know. I love it. Talk to me, baby. Shut my eyes. Feels so good. See, that's why I call it like the swampland. See that? But normally that's always wet over there, even on this side. I just be thinking like, damn, how did the people that are here in these different areas, how did they live, period? You know what I'm saying? Like, was it strenuous? Was it tumultuous? Or was it just all love and peace within their communities? Look at, you know, all that used to be just wet water through there, all like marshes, you know. Now, normally, when I take this trail, I normally go down here because it's another part of the trail right here, and it leads you to even deeper into the woodland area back here. But I ain't gonna go back there today. Yeah, man, but I highly encourage any and everyone, whether you out of state, interstate, whatever it is, I highly encourage everyone to come to the mounds and the sites that are around the mound at least like one time out of your life, just so you can get a experience of what I've been speaking on as far as the energy out here, you know, and the calmness of everything. and the ancestral vibe that's out here, man, because you can definitely feel it when you out here. It's a oneness that can't be explained, you know. So you'll just have to get your own experience for it to understand what I'm speaking on. But it's beautiful, man. Beautiful. You know what I'm talking about? Got that different on for my natives, for my ancestry, for my ancestors type of shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. It's like the farther and farther you go back here, it gets more secluded. It's more, it gets more meaningful, you know. And I just love everything about it, man. Look at that sun peeking through. Okay. This is some of the marshlands I was telling y'all about, like how it's always wet back here on these sides. That's why I call it the swamplands. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, it get deep on both sides though. It get like that. I guess it's depending on what time of the year, what season, things of that nature. Let me see if I can get a close up view. Like you see that? Just wet over there. Swampy. That's why I call it the swamplands back here. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Shit. Oh. Native! I'm a native! Never mind me, just getting my Tarzan on. Feels good out here, baby. Now I would try to swing from this vine, but hey, it's a little too high up there. And I ain't that tall, bitch. Hey, check out the scenery though, man. So beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful you are to me. Can't you see? Shirt. Love life, live life. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord. It's already short, so make the best of it, you know? It's always short and it's also unpredictable. So what you do with the time that you do have, make it count, make it last, make it meaningful, you know? Yes, Lord. Okay, and as you can see here, we're exiting the back part of the trail. It's in the very back, and see a few mounds on this side as well. We go one, we go two. Now normally I see some deers on this side. The big deers too with the big antlers. So hopefully some of them out, some of them are out, and we can get some footage of some of them coming out of the trail. They got the trail back there. We exiting out. But remember I said it was a deeper part of the trail back there on that part where I could have made a left, but I ain't turned down there. Now that leads to all the way back there, past these mounds. It's a big open space back there after you go down that long trail, but we ain't going down there today. Now let's see if I can find us some deers. Okay, still haven't found any deers yet, but here's another trail that's off the main trail where you can actually go down there and explore more of the site. We're not gonna go down there today, so we're just gonna keep it pushing. Here, deer, 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 deer. Here, deer, 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 deer. You gotta call them like you calling your pit bull in the hood. Normally it's like all type of, I was gonna say pit bulls. Normally it's all type of like deers and rabbits out here running around. Like I say, depending on the time of the year. What's that? Hold on. depending on the time of the year, that's probably when they more out here in abundance, you know. Let's continue on the trail, baby. Okay, I located 2 more mounds back there in the cut. You can see there's one right there, and to the left of it is one right there. And let's see if we can find some more deer. Okay, no deer found as of yet, so I decided to take a break, a grounding break, if you will. This is a version of grounding where you don't have to take your shoes off. You just soak in all the nature that's around you. And feel good. Let me give you guys a view of what I'm looking at. Beauty at its finest. Peace at its ultimate finest. This grass don't have me itchy as hell, ain't it? I know it, but it feel good. Look at this bird. I don't know, some type of blue jay, something. Right up over there. There you go. Okay, here's a close-up picture, or a video of the marshlands that I was telling you about, and that's why I call it the swamplands back here in this area. Look at it. And it was just like a stork or something over here, man. I stepped on one of these sticks and it flew off. I scared it off. I wish I could have got that. But yeah, this is what it looks like back here. And I wish I could have got that bird. Oh well. Man, I'm so mad. I wish I could have got the stork on video. But hey, I think I scared it away when I stepped on that stick. Anywho, let's get up out of here. Swampland. Nature boy, Ric Flair shirt wearing that boy. Let's get back to civilization. Okay, I'm about to hop back on this trail. Over here, got 2 more mounds. One big, huge one right there. And adjacent to it, another big, huge one. And the cut, you see that one down there? There's mounds all around this place, man. Right, let's get back to the trail, shall we? Okay, here are the 2 mounds. They're on the left side. Them are huge, man. I just imagine how many buried ancestors and buried artifacts and stuff that they actually found inside of these mounds. I'm pretty sure it's like hundreds of thousands of things, if not millions of pieces. You know, just a small mound back there. Let me hop back on this trail. Okay, here's some close-up footage of the mounds that are located on the side of the walking trail. This one is a little smaller than the one adjacent to it, which is this one. They both are respectively huge in their own rights, though. Look at that thing, man. Just imagine the things that they found up under these mounds, or within the mounds itself. They go to Big Boy Mound across the street. Okay, I wasn't gonna do it at first, but I done taught myself into trying to do it. Okay, this is one of the biggest mounds over here. So I'm gonna do it, try to see if I can get on up there. Try to see if I can do it. As far as I'm going, baby. As far as I'm going. As far as I'm going. Beautiful. Okay, now I think this is pretty dope, right? Now look, this is one of the biggest mounds on this side of the street. This is one of the biggest mounds on this side of the street. I think it's pretty dope that someone actually got a house adjacent to one of the biggest mounds out here. That's dope as hell. I wish I had a house out here. I wonder how much will they charge to get a house built out here. Probably have to go through all type of permits and bullshit. But it's pretty dope. Yes, Lord. Okay, now we're making our way back to the entrance of the trail. And I just want to say, like I said before, if you haven't been out here before, come out here sometime, enjoy the vibes, enjoy the energy and the spirit that's out here, and get a feel of it, get a feel for it for yourself. As always, until next time, whatever type of vlog thing I be on next time, just love life, live life. And I'm out.